You're dead!
What it do, guys? This is the after credit because I did not know that for some reason my camera broke it did. And I didn't notice till later I was recording because I was fangirling about the free ran passives and whatnot. I was like, oh my god, this is about to be so fun. And I saw the thing, I'm not gonna go over them because it was pretty long and the recorder's kind of messed up. Pretty much, free ran is anti-cleave, but she's fun, but she helps out your teams a lot. She's, you know, a support teacher, you know, like you say. I would say she's anti-cleave because the way her defensive magic, you know, when attacked, she consumes force soul and nullify the damage from the skills. As in, Fern is the attacker with pips. What's this thing called? Focus. You guys see that too. I keep forgetting it throughout the whole video what they called. Today we're gonna be playing with Closer Charles on the new set, and we're gonna try our best today. You might be upset, but then I'm gonna show you the things that I was fangirling about. Mainly, I don't know if I showed it here back and forth, but pretty much free ran has a 40% increased resources to all allies, which I did not know how this worked. I thought it was like 40%, but apparently since this is the start of battle, Commander Pavel gets 60 base, and 60 base of 40%, unless I'm adding it wrong. I think I might be adding it wrong. He's at 100%, so just one crate will automatically added. And on top of that, I fangirl because I was looking at see how many focus you get, and you get 2 focus out of 3, which opened up my mind for like people like Yuna. So I probably would say at the end of the video, tell me all the focus units if you guys don't make it that far. But all right, I'm gonna skip to the past me those fangirling with my broken camera. All right, I'm gonna go with this one because I want to get a good estimate, right? Everybody gave 40% more and 40% increased resource increase, right? If I'm thinking this right, it's 20 times 40%. Whenever somebody get hit, she gains 20 fighting spirit. That means she gained 8 more. She gained 28 per hit. And that instantly put her at a good, what's math? That's 112. So if somebody AoE, that's an instant, you know, S2. If I'm thinking this works this way, because everybody's saying that Pavel and that stuff like that, but I'm thinking about the old characters, like maybe Crescent Moon with free ran will be honestly good, but obviously they'll put So Polite is just to stop that. It'll just be neutral. But then So Polite is neutral? No, reduce it by 50%. Yeah, Crescent Moon Bologna, if somebody AoE, she'll automatically go to S2 automatically. If it applies to the 20 fighting spirit, which I'm hoping it does. I didn't want to bring this up, but since I'm the man apparently with they be cooking, we could bring Corvus. It consumes 100 fighting spirit, but its S2 gives 30, right? And I think you have Indomitable, it doubles it. Unless that was the old Corvus I'm thinking about. No, it flex stuns and not combat readiness by 50. I mean, by decreasing the 0% chance, which is not bad for Corvus, but you can practically have this man immortal if you don't one-shot him forever. And then also Dilibet. Like, she starts with 30 fighting spirit. If I was correct in this, if calculated, you know, is teaching me correctly, she starts with 42 fighting spirit at the start of the battle. Since, you know, I don't know if it says start of the battle, it gave more resources, right? So that means I gotta look at the video if Pavel just starts at a not 100 but like 70% more than he does. And then every time somebody have a debuff, she gains, you know, 10 fighting spirit, which will be an extra like 12. So pretty much you just need like 2 debuffs and everybody will be effect res, and then she'll just start popping off. But here's the big man with the plan. This is why they gave you all the canes for the for the Lady of the Scale Mystics. So you can play with Kane with his S3 give you 50 fighting spirit. He will pretty much be at full, so you can do hammer time. But this is might be a Kane matter. You guys are ignoring this part. Kane is about to stomp all over your face. And I can see why they did this with Fumir, right? For each element, you gain a focus. Now with free ran on a team, you don't need like 2. Well, you still need 2. And then you can still get off pretty easily, right? So I can see why they changed their focus, but everybody else will be very deadly. Speaking of fighting spirit, don't we have Captain Landy? Don't she need like, let's give 25 fighting spirit. Don't she need basically like 2 salvos, and then all of a sudden you get a ship coming toward you? Same thing with a Bilsa you Fiend. Like 2 counterattacks, she gain that fighting spirit really quickly, like really quickly. And if you have anybody that's a Bilsa you Fiend that's not mines, or Candy does not mind that will counterattack on like literally the slightest touch. Won't they just be popping off like willy-nilly? And this is only for fighting spirit. I didn't look at any focus shooters. I know I've been going on rambling on, but like, how did this work with Milim? Like, she's the only fighting spirit I could technically think of since the rest of the fighting spirits, like, maybe am I missing a fighting spirit unit? Not a fighting spirit, but a focus unit. Don't she just have like practically full focus at the start of the match, and one S3 will just immediately trigger her Dragon Buster, you just Soul Birth for Dragon? Won't Milim just be a menace with her? I'm still gonna put her on the new set though, because you get evasion with her Dragon Eye. Peacemaker Furious will immediately be able to S3. Think about this. I know I'm rambling a little bit long, but think about this. Peacemaker, I will go for refeeder and I'll definitely showcase Peacemaker Furious. If he starts with 2 pips, guys, let me know if I miss any other focus units. He start with 2 pips automatically and free range on the thing. He S2, S3 focus. Boom. Oh no, I turned off my camera. You guys thinking about this? I turned my camera back on. Think about it. Boom, S3. Ooh, we could take his artifact off for us. Well, we can still put a single target on us because he still have it. You still have 1 extra turn to get it back up again. And for my main girl that I have at 285 speed for no reason, we get S3 and just S, and then we just, yeah, we can just S2 and then S3. We get speed and attack buff, and then we just laser cannon. It's so good. So let's get that GVG and see what we can do. All right, so game number 1. We had a fire tower that doesn't have a mort or things that can kill Closer Charles, since he's not on a counter set at the moment. As you can tell, this is his gear. He's running the, well, I should probably complete him on his set, because I was gonna use somebody else's piece. By somebody else's piece, I mean I'm gonna use, where's Mercer? I was gonna use Mercer helmet. Free to equip is nice, ain't it? So my Closer Charles used to be on counter set if it shows. Nope, too far back, I think. Oh, it's not. As you can tell, I was gearing with Closer Charles. He was on counter torrent set. Well, it worked out just fine, but the thing is, nobody really hit Charles because when they see him, they was like, oh, we was gonna ignore the poor guy. And unfortunately, we didn't get nothing to upgrade this helmet because I think this helmet is actually pretty good. The boots, I would have ran them on attack boost, but I could not find a pair of attack boosts during the otherworldly agony, and I want to get free ran. So this is Closer Charles. As you can tell, he's got some speed. He don't really need speed. He got some HP. He got some attack and crit damage and attack and some effectiveness. Don't worry about that. But he just need crit chance and crit damage because of his S2 ability, where if somebody get below 40% health, he gains 50% combat readiness and perception, which give him hit chance and crit damage, so more crit damage. Also, at the start of battle, he gains evasion. I don't know why it's not innate, but I'll take it. And after he uses S3, by the way, he gains a 3-turn evasion, which is good. It does not trigger a counterattack. Also, his S1 heals him a little bit. It doesn't do that much heal. That's why I like him on counter. It heals him when he was tanking up. It was fun. It was fun to have around. But when he was on his turn, he uses elimination and he absorbs some of the damage dealt. So when the target is defeated, decrease the cooldown of descent by 1 turn. It's kind of trigger a dual attack, so he can't dual attack. Okay, you put him on Unity. But decrease the cooldown of his S3, so he can have evasion up all the time. With that in mind, we have Renact and we also have Luna. Like I said, this is a big top end guild, so they have a lot of counters to Charles. And a lot of things that just want to stab him because he's a dark unit. Like Barunka and stuff. And he'll die to 1 rocket punch. At the bottom, we got a full evasion team: Fat Cat, Aiden, and then Setsuka. Setsuka's on my Closer Charles Dust Devil that he had before. I didn't know what artifact they give her at the moment. I didn't feel like thinking about it, so she's on Dusty Devils. So let's see how this goes. Dude, free reign, I'm still hype about free reign though, but maybe all the extra stuff will be good. So I'm going to S3 to C. I don't know if they're effect res. I see some Bryce area that's also full effect res. Don't get me wrong.
Come on, impress me.
Here's the thing. I want to go for Bryce area, but she has AoE that can hit Charles. But the thing is, she has increased hit chance. What's our increased hit? 50% hit chance. This just eliminates. I have a 20% chance to dodge. I have a 20% chance to dodge. Alright, we'll take away some of her stats, just in case. And then we should get her down to... we should get her down to no HP. I was like, she has... I didn't know... I thought she had a 20% hit chance on her S... I think like she has a hit chance. I didn't know it was 50%. So we got S3. Hopefully he doesn't kill. If not... I don't think they're gonna hit Charles because one is in stealth and she's a light unit, so she will naturally hit Charles. So I'm gonna just S1. I have a defense break. We're not gonna S2. We're just gonna poke her. I hope that Charles counterattacks and hurt the Simya. The Simya. He got hit. But I'll take that. You know, I'd take this. We're gonna. There's not many units I can put them on, but decent. I said there's not many diff towers I can throw them into at the moment since there's a lot of Barunkas. She has double-edged croissant. They could definitely hurt me. So we're just gonna S3, give herself invisibility. And here's the thing, since Aiden is also dark, she's gonna go. Well, she's dark. She's gonna hit into her. Hopefully, we do this magic thing called dodge. If we dodge, that's amazing. Hopefully, we dodge, and then we kick her butt for that. We kick the new kid. We beat up the new kid. And since we're all invincible, they're going to hit Aiden by default, I think, because they can't touch the other units. So Shiori S2.
This is what you want.
I want to show her our good looks. That counter set did nothing.
Show me your skills.
Alright, we want to see if we get defense break at least. He should have enough effectiveness. Not enough, apparently. Our counter. Okay, we need to free reign and get her stuff quicker.
Just wait and see.
Dust Devil's good. Oh, we don't need a soul burn. Is our S3 up? Ooh, it is. We're not on counter no more. We should put an artifact. Actually, we might be able to kill with this. Might be. We should be able to kill. I don't know if she's on Holy Sack or not, but we can't die this turn. So even if we get bunked on her head, we should be honestly fine. Alright, good. We only lost one unit. Okay, we can bring Closer Charles to this team, but the hard part is that they gotta hit Closer Charles. This Fat Cat is also dark. It depends on who loses the most HP. And Closer Charles gotta get hit somehow. Alright, game number 2. I'm really decided how I would do it to help me. So we're bringing Taiwan because they got a simple time where Soul Politis and then ignore Factoress. He has an 80% chance of landing a stun and a defense break. Here's the thing, this is what I'm banking on. Setsuka has a good chance of dodging. You know, 30% all allies discount for herself also, naturally. So 30%. And I put her on double-edged croissant, so she has a 50% chance of evading. Right? You hear me out? Closer Charles evasion starts at the start of battle, and then since you don't have that much effect res, it can automatically get cleansed off by Soul Politis and whatnot. So I'm assuming that he won't get stunned. That's why we're bringing Taiwan, so he doesn't get stunned and die. Because we didn't have any real cleanser. We could have brought a cleanser, couldn't we? We could have. We're going to bring... We're also gonna run DJB because she's a non-attack, and DJB would have gave us immunity. Or Lady of Scales, or we're gonna bring literally everybody else, especially a Kachi that's would have given us free buffs or an evasion buff. But we're gonna try it this way and try it naturally. And then bottom we got MLK Lady of Scales, and then we also have that's a MLK at Leaf. We have Leaf to try to deal some of this. Now, since they're all dark, it's gonna hit Lady of Scales, but she'll be immortal, so even if she kicks and stuff like that, I think BBK should be easy. Like, get it down to 40% HP should be fine if it miss. I'm banking. He has Auras. I'm Shepherd at Hollow. I'm banking. We get this stuff. So, like, he loses evasion buff. We didn't dodge. I saw Sexluka didn't dodge. The strength to fight back. That cow! Oh my god! I saw the counter, but I did not see the mess after BBK showed up. Hold on. I think we can live through this. All right. So next game, we have Lady of the Scale. Right? They're gonna stop. Divine Pretzel Stick. By Divine, I mean her S3. They're gonna stop her S3 from killing her at the start of the turn.
I was careless. Don't let them escape. I was careless.
Your attitude, how irreverent.
Yeah, we're gonna give us this. We're gonna push up. Hopefully, Leaf does her thing before somebody notices that Leaf is doing her thing.
I'll take care of it myself.
We'll give us a speed buff. Counterattack. We're still immortal, so they can't do nothing about that, which is good. So we can eat this S3. Yummy. And hopefully Divine Pretzel Sticks
I was careless.
hit into her. Why she's also combat? Not the combat, but the stuff. I want to fear her and hope. Nope, resist. So we're to S3. Leaf is next. We could have S1 her so we could make sure she doesn't. Never mind, she's dead. Alright. We're to S3 because the additional damage from the stuff.
You hit me, giving me a headache. This one.
Goodbye, Lady of the Scales. You will be best girl. Most broken girl. Oh well, this team worked out way better. I should have put Lady of Scales at the top. I was like, oh, I should have put Lady of Scales at the top. I was like, we can see if Closing Charge can do this by itself. We did get a counterattack. I'm not gonna lie, the set did work out, but unfortunately, the dual attack, the 20% chance that BBK didn't miss. All right, I found a tower. All the main towers are 300 speed. All my guildmate told me they're all super fast, and I was like, all right, we took this team that might look easy, but it's going to be stupid hard. I know it is. So this is the Kisei BBK. We're going to just trust in our luck of just nothing strips, nothing does something. We got to trust in our 11k HP to dodge. What? Who does she give it to? I think it's the highest combat. I don't know a mid's defense AI. I don't know if she put on the highest attack, it will probably be BBK or Kisei. Or she just put on somebody random, or is the highest combat rating that she give it to that's going next. If it's Kisei, then she get the stuff, and it's going to be game over for us. Unless we counterattack and provoke. We need a counterattack and provoke. Because we need a counterattack and provoke. That's all I can really say. We need a counterattack and provoke. We're going to lead this up to evasion. At the bottom, we got ARAM DDR, and then we also have my baloney. That's going to start with... You can't focus? 5 focus to consume. She started at 2 when I saw the start of the video, so 2 focus and 1 S3 will automatically give you 5 focus. or somebody get hit, it's pretty much game over. That's all. She's on injury set. All right, we're gonna trust an invasion, and then we try our way into RTA. Ooh wee. So I don't know who's gonna give the highest attack or the highest CR. It might give it to Kisei. She is the highest CR. But Miss Charles almost dodged. Almost dodged. Yeah, heal up as much as you can, Charles. Provoke her. Alright, this is going well. You guys can't say it's not going well. So we're to S3. We should have S1 to heal up, in all honesty, but we lose our evasion. So we're to S3. Get rid of this. Scale level fire. She has Bastion of Hope. Well, Charles is lower. We need to stun her just because since Charles is lower, I need her to actually hit into Charles. But we need a counterattack. We need to heal up as much as we can. That's a juicy heal. I just forgot about it because of the heal. How cumbersome. Because of the heal. Look at that. Look at that. It wasn't hard whatsoever. Minus the fact that we lost one unit. Tetsuka. What was the invasion of Tetsuka? Not enough. Well, she has elemental advantage. She only give she gave 30. That's 50%. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Maybe don't give herself 20% evasion. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. And we kill somebody. We can do this again. RTA is about to be a mess just because Lady of Scales and Ross is about to be there, torturing my soul. That's all I can really say. So I got the sweet bubble maker. I like bubble makers. We got the coastal guard. We heal up a little bit. We get bullied here a little bit. He's gonna go on DDR. Hopefully DDR is faster, so we get double dip. It is S3. He is not faster by any means. So he's gonna die to S3. We don't have Soul Burn. Unless she doesn't have Rocket Punch. Maybe it's the Resistance one. It's not the Resistance one. You can tell by the way that I saw Moas. To each their own. Well, girl, you're gonna have to survive this. The first, okay, this wasn't the best team, but we tried our best, technically-ish. Hopefully Bone Maker doesn't stun Baloney. Did you go before extra turn? Yes. Hopefully it doesn't stun Baloney. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm so far into the future, you guys don't even know. That's why my characters aren't there. I'm in the next tower. By then I'm in RTA. So here's the kicker. Literally. So we're just gonna S3. So she's before.
Could I give you a hand? This will hurt us.
We didn't invade.
Your defiance amounts to nothing.
If you S3, Celine will hit somebody. It's completely random, not even the highest. I don't know. I'm hoping to hit DDR. If we could get them below 40% HP. Not enough. Hopefully it doesn't hit Ross, but... Just put me under, coach. Just put me under, coach. The one unit I wanted to play with the most. Amik. I feel like we should have to get rid of this. They got rid of Setsuka in my evasion, but Charles still has 50% naturally. We have 2, if she's, I don't know how fast she's going to be, but she cleanses off and she also cleanses off this. We have 2, we have a skill nullifier.
Heretics will be punished.
So we're going to hope we bind. I think she's below. Well, we can eat anybody we want. This doesn't extinct, does it? Let's see. I was like, we can eat anybody we want. They're gonna come back, but I think she's below the 50% mark. Well, that'd be low for Charles to do that, so that's actually pretty good for us. But this is not. I don't want to cleave team. I didn't want to cleave. I didn't want to cleave team. I didn't want to cleave. I didn't want to cleave team. Who has the fastest debuff? Oh, who's the fastest blind? You can bring Faithless Litica. We also could bring Bibby. We're gonna bring Bibby, because when we counterattack, not when we counterattack, but when they counterattack, we can blind them. If it lands, I think she has Bubble Man. No, she has her own artifact, so we can technically blind them. So here's Warhorn. Do I start with S2 first?
I'll protect you if we must fight.
We're actually gonna give him greater attack. I was debating if I wanted to and just give it an Archdemon. But we're gonna S3, give herself a barrier. So when they counterattack, we can do our thing. So he could stun Archdemon. He resisted the one thing.
You will pay for getting in my way.
But we'll soul burn S2 because we don't need these soul. Well, we need a soul burn for Archdemon, but they can't counterattack on this. This is a new turn, so she can guard her secret again. Feels weird, doesn't it? Somebody's gonna get poked. Damn, Bibby. Bibby is just taking a brunt of it. I've gotta feel bad for my girl Bibby, but she gotta do what she gotta do. We gotta hope we get a counter randomly. She has a free adamant shield, so you take 30% reduced crit damage, which saved her. Certainly. Did we? Oh, she did not evade.
Or you might regret it.
She actually did not evade.
Fear is how others control.
I don't think she's gonna live this. Yeah.
Pay for getting in my way. Do you still believe this?
Do you still? But okay, he's not. Nobody. Oh God, nobody's dodging. Nobody's dodging.
What cannot be avoided must be overcome. There's still hope.
Nobody's dodging. Do you still believe there's hope? As my man put him under the ground. I said they can't counterattack this, which is honestly good. Okay, Closer Charles is doing it. We might end up. Okay, nobody. Okay. I guess there was a. Okay. Okay, I'll stop on this. Okay. Okay. Well, Closer Charles, you was a naughty boy this game. But these RTAs, but I gotta say the artifact did work in GBG. Like I said, I'm having so much fun with this artifact. I have like 9 million gold up there, as you guys can see. I am broke as who knows what, but I still have like 3K Skystone for the free rent collab, and I still have 320 bookmarks, so I'm halfway to pity, which is 600. And believe me, when they come around in the next 2 weeks, they're gonna have like an event where you get like free bookmarks. The side story is gonna give free bookmarks, which is at least 15. And it's at least 20 bookmarks, right? Just to complete a side story, if it's like a normal side story. I'll probably have free rent. I will go for free rent if I have to. If I gotta pull out my teeth and sell them, I will. I'm living off of ramen noodles, guys. I want you guys to know that. Ramen noodles. Which, by the way, I've never tried these before, but I wanted to try them since I'm I was like, these aren't bad. But we'll get that free rent, and then we will play with Yuna and everybody else. So yeah. So tell me in the comments who else runs off of focus, because I'm too lazy to look it up. But I don't think that's, well, let me see. A lot of people that goes off of focus. Milim, Yuna, Violet run off of focus. One Apple Hika S3. But, well, it started being an invasion thing. Do I gotta wait, damn, Violet with an S3. Okay, sidetrack. Milim, Yuna, Violet. Now Fumir after her rework. And that's only 4 I can think of. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys around. Peace.